Did you guys know that Vitalik literally created a city? He said, nobody cares about decentralized science? Well, here you have it, Vitalia, which I think is a phenomenal name. What's going on, everyone? Welcome into today's video. We're going to be going through this pop-up city that Vitalik created to celebrate and accelerate the adoption of decentralized science. There's a video on the website we're going to watch, and then we're going to go ahead and talk about it together. Post-production here. That's literally not a true statement. Vitalik created a pop-up decentralized science city known as Zuzalu in Montenegro. This Vitalia is a permanent city which was, quote, spawned into existence out of Vitalik Buterin's pop-up city. Just to clear things up there, now let's get back into the video.
Raise your hands up. Show me how much you love life. Raise both of your hands up. Great. I'm Lawrence Ion.
Come on, raise them up.
And I'm going to give more color on Vitalia City. I'm going to talk about why it's important and how you can create an MVP for your new cities and countries. If you want to live, listen up. Don't look at your phones. This is important. You are all infected now with a terminal disease. It's called aging. I have it too. My father has it too. Unfortunately, he actually got diagnosed with terminal cancer this month. This is life and death. We have to stop fucking around and dream big. We can coordinate to put humans on the moon. We should coordinate to cure aging before this terminal disease kills you or your loved ones. We should exit this regulatory environment that is monopolistic, paternalistic, that tells you what you can and cannot do with your own body, creating this invisible graveyard of people dying before they can get access to life-saving medicine. Just like my father is denied risky treatment because it's risky, but he's going to die anyway, waiting. But there's an antidote, drugs that target aging. So instead of managing symptoms, keeping people in a poor state of health for longer, we can actually address the root cause, which is aging itself, and prevent these diseases. And because aging is malleable, we've shown that with dozens of pharmaceutical interventions that we can slow down or reverse aging in lab animals. So this is possible. And as a founding member of Vitalia, a network union showing thousands of members can actually coordinate to deploy millions of dollars into aging research that's early stage, spin out companies, and put assets on the blockchain and collaborate. One of them being ready to go into humans, but we're an online community. You cannot give online drugs. We need real medicine in a real city. We cannot accept clinical trial timelines. They are currently unacceptable. They take way too long and way too much money. So we can actually make a warp speed effort, not just for the COVID crisis, but for heart disease, which is a crisis. Alzheimer's is a crisis. Aging itself is a crisis. But we've started cities before to fix a crisis, like with Los Alamos for the Manhattan Project. But starting new cities and countries is hard. So as an MVP, I like this idea of kind of stepping one order of magnitude farther than conferences or co-living spaces in both number of people and duration, and bridging sort of from an online community to a real permanent city with these pop-up cities. So that's why I got involved with Vitalik in building Zuzalu.
I have to just say very briefly, I think it's hysterical that they put Tinder on here as a one-day city, like a today city. I just think it's funny as hell.
The first pop-up city in Montenegro, it was life-changing to have so many people, hundreds of people, like-minded people in the same proximity, in close proximity. And we had healthy food available, inspired by Brian Johnson. We tracked our biomarkers and exercised together, keeping each other accountable and so on. So next up, we go deeper at Vitalia as the next pop-up city it's going to be in the Caribbean island of Roatan, as Nicholas shared. And we're going to seed this permanent new city where we're going to experiment with a better regulatory framework to make faster progress and have it as a sandbox, right, to accelerate innovation in this new way. Maybe the world can learn and incorporate what works. So join us there in this paradise and escape the winter, if you'd like, if you want to live longer. And the alignment there is to make death optional. 100% crypto economy is available, and you should go to vitalia.city and check it out. And yeah, join or die. Thank you.
Join or die. Make death optional. I think this is a very important thing that they're doing here. They're trying to outline how cities could be structured to make it so that everyone is able to live a little bit longer and not only expand that lifespan, but more importantly, that health span, right? Because the current system that we have, most of the drugs, most of the things that we have in our current system are here to make it so that we have a prolonged state of death. All these medications and treatments, it's Big Pharma wanting to make sure that you're taking as many medications as they can possibly give you and for as long as possible. We're getting into a little bit of personal feelings here as well, but that's why you see younger and younger people get put on medications when truthfully they probably just need to go outside and stop eating Pop-Tarts and toaster strudels. But that's my own opinion there. No, it's not. That's facts. That's a factual information. I'll stand by that. $1,000 to $4,000 per room per month with financial assistance available on December 5th, which unfortunately is probably the day that you're watching this. The price is going to go up to $750, but it's going to go up by $750. So come build the city of life. Vitalia is a movement to start a longevity network society. I would love to go to this. This is such a cool, interesting thing. So the 4 bi-weekly themes of Vitalia in 2024 are going to be as follows. Longevity and human improvement, January 14th through the 20th. The summit is going to be on January 19th. Life is good, death is bad. How can we have more of life and less of death? And more is not enough. How can life be good itself? Longevity is not only a question for life scientists and engineers. It also touches on questions of philosophy, law, and economics. In this theme week, we introduce longevity as a concept linked with all aspects of human improvement and aim to gain a comprehensive understanding. These are the subtopics here. It's very intriguing. I'm happy that they're touching on more than just things for scientists, right? Because not everyone is going to be going to these. They're scientists and engineers. Philosophy, anyone can participate in. You get to just think about it, and you could even relay that to law and economics. If everyone is living to be 150, 200 years old, if death is optional, then you're going to be going to Walmart and getting served by 300-year-old people at one point in the future. Just the way that capitalism works. So you kind of have to start talking about economics in a different realm. Retirement's not going to be a thing if everyone lives forever. So you kind of have to start thinking about different economic theories altogether. And that's something that you could touch on here at one of these conferences. Crypto cities and network states, what all of us would probably be going for, right? Satoshi Nakamoto opened the Pandora's box to a paradigm shift that touches the fabric of society. How we exchange value, how we assign and track ownership, how we govern communities and whole civilizations. This is a crypto-focused theme week that looks at the bigger picture, the shifts that crypto technology is causing for empires, nations, and cities alike. All the modern forms of governance that come out of it, all these subtopics. I would love to go during this period, so January 9th until February 4th. That's like 2 weeks, right? If someone's watching this video and wants some content generated out of this, I would love to go and vlog the entire trip. Hit me up in my DMs. I'm open literally anywhere that you consume social media content, you can find me at. AI and techno optimism for February 5th through February 11th. The summit's on February 10th. Technological shifts inspire hope and fear. The hope of AI is to become a technological accelerant that solves problems of modern life and in nearly all areas of industry. It touches literally everything. This will be interesting because we're going to have a lot of positivity towards AI. Most people, I feel like, in mainstream adoption of things are focused on the negatives. I highly doubt that the people who are going to be going to this conference are going to be touching all about the negatives. You'll actually get to see that, hey, AI is not just going to take your job. Someone who knows how to use AI is going to take your job. That's just how it is. Pathways to life extension, February 19th till February 25th. This will be really cool as well to see about that life extension, how we could actually get there. In the video that I made literally just before this, going through the monthly wrap up from lifespan.io, we saw a lot of cool breakthroughs, a lot of interesting treatments that we're starting to get, where it looks like things are coming very fast to be able to prolong lifespan, being able to target specific cells and tissues in your body to rid them of disease, being able to specifically diagnose early onset dementia with different biomarkers. I made a video on TikTok that literally went through a company. I think the company's name is Loyalty. They created a drug which got conditional approval to give to your dogs to be able to expand their lifespan. So we're really here. Like, it's not just theoretical anymore. It's actually here. We're living through it right now. And events like this, events like Vitalia, are where the smartest and most intertwined individuals in the entire industry are going to talk about it and see how we could progress further. Your time's your most valuable asset. Hopefully this video is worth investing it into. I will see you guys in the next video.